What's up, guys? So I wanted to make this video because I realized I might not have been like 100% clear about some of the points I was making in my last video and some of the stuff I was talking about, and it kind of looked like I might have caused a little bit of confusion. So I wanted to provide some extra clarity so that way you guys could understand where I'm actually coming from. So I saw like multiple comments from guys saying the red pill wasn't made for attracting women, which, by the way, if you want to learn, understand, and master the language of women, check out the link down in my description below. It's my brother Casey's private community, and nobody is currently explaining things about how to attract women at near the depth or level that Casey is at all. And you'll see this once you click my link from the wall of testimonials that Casey's had from guys, as well as once you actually join the community and see what other guys are saying. Nobody's explaining how to actually understand and attract women at nearly the level that Casey is currently, which is why it's blown up to almost 2,000 members now. Now, Casey has enough to go around, so all I ask is that you specifically show your support to me by using my affiliate link in the description as opposed to one of Casey's links. So back to what I was talking about. I saw multiple guys saying that the red pill isn't for attracting women. It's for giving guys a backbone, or it's for putting men on their purpose. And I had a really long think about this, and I came to the conclusion that everything that men do basically comes down to three things. So the first thing is for our own survival. And this point's going to be really short and sweet. We have to get up every morning and either A, go to work so that way we can make money to put a roof over our head and put food on the table, or we have to get up to gather our own supplies, to build our own shelter, and do our own hunting and plow our own land in order to grow food to put food on the table. Now, the second thing that we do things as men, the second reason, is to be closer to God and to be driven by our faith. So in the book of Genesis, and I specifically want to talk about verse 26 through 30, God tells Adam and Eve, he blesses them and he tells them to be fruitful and to multiply. Now, to be fruitful means to spread joy and to spread love and to spread the word of God. And to multiply means to have kids. So God basically, he blessed Adam and Eve and he gave them purpose. And this is where I'm going to tie this in with the red pill a little bit. So God basically, he said to Adam and Eve, you have dominion, you have rule over the earth, over the land, over the sea, over the birds, over the fish, over all of the animals. You as man rule it. Now God gave Adam and Eve purpose. He gave them purpose by telling them that they need to spread the word of the Lord. And he gave them purpose by telling them that they rule over earth and that they need to plant their seed into it. That they need to take care of the earth and they need to rule over it. And this is the reason why men have an innate desire to create and to have purpose. This is where it comes from in the red pill when they say that men need to have purpose. This is why women are attracted to men that have purpose. It's because God gave us the desire to create. So when a woman sees a guy on his purpose and doing his thing, that basically signals desire in her head. The reason that I think that I caused some confusion in my last video was because I maybe didn't explain my points fully. I think the red pill did a very good job at giving guys all of their back-end skills that they need in order to keep women around. I think they did a really good job. I think the red pill did a really good job at creating men who are grounded, men who are focused on creating, men who are very stoic and working towards creating money, working towards creating having a better life, working towards having a family. I'll get into what the red pill did really wrong here in just a second though. The third reason that men do anything is for women. I don't care what anybody in my comment section or anybody in the red pill is saying at all. Men do everything for women. So what I want you guys to do is close your eyes for just a second here. Now imagine I snap my fingers and every woman on earth is gone. What would be the point of us as men having a backbone, or us as men being on our purpose, or us as men being emotionally grounded and stoic? The only reason that we as men do any of those things is in order to attract a woman. We go out every day and get on our purpose so we can make money, so that way we can have a house and have nice shit, so that way that women are attracted to us. We go to the gym so that way we can look good, so women are attracted to us. We focus on remaining stoic and emotionally grounded so that way women are attracted to us. We do all of those things for women, regardless of what anybody says. Because if there is no women on earth, there would be no point in learning any of these skills. What's the point of being on your purpose if you have nobody to share it with? What's the point of learning a bunch of skills throughout your life if you have no kids to pass them on to? We both directly and indirectly do everything that we do for women. So that way we can attract a woman into our life to have kids with and pass on our skills to. So what I think the red pill did a really poor job at, though, is they basically forgot to mention the fact that all of those things only retain the girl once you actually have her. And this is why Casey created his community, is because he realized that guys, despite the fact that they were going to the gym, and despite the fact they were on their purpose, and despite the fact that they were stoic and grounded, they still weren't getting results with girls. And it's because the red pill basically created a whole generation of men that are walking around going, look at me, I have a six-pack. Look at me, I have 50 grand in my bank account. Look at how stoic and grounded I am. But the red pill forgot to mention the fact that you still have to have charisma. You still have to be able to flirt. You still have to be able to have some stories to tell, and you have to have done some things in your life, or women won't like you. So you have a bunch of guys running around who only have half of the pie right now. They only have maxed out half of their stats. They still have to max out the other half. It's like, no shit, women still aren't attracted to you. No shit, you still can't keep the girl around. You have a whole generation of guys running around who are insanely boring. So, I know I went on a little bit of a ramble there, but I think that the red pill in that sense has done a great disservice to men. You still have to have charisma. You still have to be able to flirt. And a lot of guys are going to sit here and go, gosh, this is also obvious. Cole doesn't even need to say this. Well, if that was the case, there wouldn't be a whole bunch of guys who currently can't even get a girlfriend, can't even get past a first date. Divorce rates wouldn't still be at 50%. There's clearly still some issues in the dating space that need to be solved that men are not understanding at this point. So, I guess to really condense that, what I'm trying to say is that not everything about the red pill is bad. I think that the red pill actually did a ton of good for men as a whole. I think that it made a whole bunch of guys way more motivated and way more on their purpose, and it created a bunch of men who are actually really driven now. But they just need some guidance to actually get the other half of it correct. So that way they can actually... I wouldn't even go as far... some guys talk about they want a roster, or some guys, want the girl of their dreams. But the truth is, I think a lot of guys just really want to not get ghosted anymore. They want to make it past a first date at this point in their life. And most girls ghost them after the first date, or they can't even get to the first date. So I think a lot of guys just want to get to the point of even be able to have a girlfriend right now. So basically when you get rid of all of the outside noise and you get rid of all of the bullshit, you put things in a vacuum. Those are really the three reasons why I think men do anything. Number one, for our own survival. Number two, to be closer with God and to follow his word of being purpose driven and spreading his word. And number three is to attract women. So guys, if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and a comment. It really would help me out. And also, we're about to break 1,000 subs. So if you guys could consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. But that's all I got for you for now. Take care, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later.